Yes guys, welcome back to a new video on the channel today. We're going to be heading up to Nottingham to go to one of our favourite card shops in the UK, Trident Cards. We're going to take up some of the bulk cards we don't longer need and some other cards to trade in, and we're going to try and see what we can find any new cards that we want to add to the collection, and yeah, we're going to take you along for the ride. Right guys, so after an hour and 15 minutes of driving, we have arrived in Nottingham, and we're going to head over to Trident Cards, see what we've got available in store, hopefully pick up some sealed products and some singles, and yeah, let's just go and have a look and see what's inside, and yeah, we'll take you along the ride. Right guys, so we are now back from Trident Cards, and it was a very successful trip overall, and basically what we've decided to do is start to do a little bit more investing into what we think is going to go up in the market over the next few months, years, whatever it is, and basically we want to start to run our own sort of business, buying and selling, grading cards, etc. So the first thing that we actually bought while we were there is this Pokemon Center Hiroshima box, which you do get the lovely promo card of the Pikachu, as you can see down there, riding on the back of the Shining Gyarados. So due to that, that's one of the reasons we picked up this box. I think it cost us £150, but with the trade-ins we did, it cost me £10 basically, which was pretty good. We're very happy to pick it up, so it's one of the good things that we're adding to our collection now. And then we also picked up a few single cards that we're going to look to try and grade and sell. The first one being the Garchomp V here, unbelievable card, very underrated in my opinion so far. But yeah, we picked this up for £45 at Trident. which I think is a little bit over market at the minute, but it was a very clean copy. So we're going to try and send this off to Ace, and hopefully, come back in a 10, and we can look to shift it on for a little bit of profit. And then we've got the Oshawott from the Celebrations boxes, the first partner boxes, sorry. We picked this up simply because it's my girlfriend's favourite Pokemon, and we don't actually have this yet. We weren't lucky enough to pack the Oshawott line, or the Unova line from the boxes we had. And then we picked up a Blitzel. We're going very hard at the minute on the White Flare and the Black Bolt ARs, simply because we think, obviously, the set over the next 3 or 4 months will probably be going out of print. I don't think it's getting a restock anytime soon, and some of these art rares are criminally underrated. Blitzel being one of them, and for £7, any art rare under £10 is just a no-brainer. Then we've got the Fraxure from Shroud of Fable, another very, very underrated card in my opinion. I personally love this Pokemon, especially with the Axews in the background there. Incredible card, really, and that can cost us £10 as well, which wasn't too bad. Then we've got the Lampent, again, White Flare, Black Bolt, underrated artwork, and pretty much a very favoured Pokemon out there in the world of Pokemon. So we picked up that one, and then we've got Litwick, which is obviously the undergrad to Lampent. And this is just a wicked card as well. But I think we picked this up for £15, yeah. So there's some of the cards that we picked up from Trident. But obviously, like I say, going into what we think in the business market we actually want to invest in, we went to a card show recently, Collectivverse, pretty local to us it was. So we went and picked up a few more art rares, and these are the ones that we picked up. Virizion, which is obviously no-brainer, incredible Pokemon. Picked up for £26, but most of these people at the card shows obviously were doing us deals, so they didn't cost us as much as you see on screen here. Obviously they're all labelled up still. Cobalion, incredible Pokemon again, very underrated artwork, and for £15 at the minute these are pretty much no-brainers. Some of these we wanted to grade, but our history in terms of grading art rares is not exactly great. So we've got Boldor. We picked up 2 of these as they were £5 each, cost obviously £10 overall. Caracosta, another great Pokemon. Water types, very, very good. We don't actually have many in our collection, and I really do like this card. But once again, £7, not going to sniff at it really. Pignite, one of the main starter lines, obviously from Gen 5. So thinking at this point, this is probably going to have to shift a little bit higher than £9, which was, we're seeing recently with what we've got, because we picked these up a couple of days ago, last weekend. These have all started to move in the market, which is quite good. So we've got obviously the Rognarola. We picked up 2 of these, which is another thing. We picked one up for £6 and one up for £9, but with the deal that we had, it was, pretty good overall. So most of the time it was probably knocking like £4 or £5 off of a deal, maybe even 6 at most parts, but we spent about £143 altogether on these art rares. Bravery, another good one again. Pornard, £5, criminally underrated in my opinion. Simipour, another good one. I think this one cost us like £8. So overall these cards here pretty underrated in my opinion. Throw, another good one obviously, but like we keep saying, or I keep saying, anything under £10 from these 2 sets, especially with it going out of print, is pretty good in my opinion. So we picked up a large amount. So like this Drudagon, we picked this one up £16. It's now a range of like £20 to £25. So in 1 week the market's moved that much, that we can hopefully make a little bit of profit on these cards. Rufflet, another good one, underrated in my opinion. There's the second one of the Rognarola. We've got Hopzation that we also picked up. This was a little Vinted buy that we picked up because it was cheap in a bundle that we went with. And then we also picked up Lucario V-Star from the Crown Zenith ETBs. And yeah, I think this is another very underrated card that's probably going to go up a lot over time. But I think for most things in this game at the minute, or I say this game, but most things in the Pokemon scene at the minute, is the fact that no matter what you buy, it seems to have some sort of significant value or increase over time. And then one of the other main things that we've picked up recently is this Chaos Rising Pokemon Center ETB, which you can't complain at. Pokemon Center stamped ETBs are always going to go up in price, and we got it at a very nice price indeed, only costing £70, but with the bundle it was a little bit less than that. So overall, not too shabby from what we've picked up over the last week or so. And then we've got some other cards that we're looking to grade that, you know, we think will move quite a bit in the market as well over the next few months, shall we say. But we've got the Reshiram Amazing Rare, as well as the Raikou Amazing Rare. Love this card. Got a cat named after Raikou, so very nice card, and we haven't got many Raikou cards in that collection. A couple of Armor Rouges that we managed to pack from Pitch Black, as we did not have much success with that set at all. We did a bit of whatnot buying the other week, where we picked up a couple of singles, and this Sudowoodo First Air Japanese card was very clean, and we picked it up for, I think it was about £13. And this bad boy graded in the 10 is shifting for a lot more than that at the minute. So yeah, so we're just looking at any way we can make some form of money, because we love this hobby. Obviously we've just had our first child, and we really want to put a lot back into the hobby that we love. We obviously don't want to be out here scalping or anything like that, but we just want to make some good investments to hopefully you know, make some money, and then hopefully turn it into a nice business, and yeah, make some good videos for you guys, make some good content. Meloetta here as well, another underrated Black Bolt, you know, art, SIR, you know, incredible Pokemon, as well as, you know, incredible artwork on this card. And then we just got a Matang as well from Chaos Rising, which I think this is a very underrated card. I think we paid like £3 for this card, and it's very nice. But yeah, guys, so this is what we're looking to shift into over the next, you know, year or so, especially with my girlfriend having some time off. We're looking at any which way we can make some profit, and also, you know, make some money from the Pokemon scene, and hopefully turn it into a business and a lifestyle that we can obtain. But yeah, guys, so that's what we've done today. Been on a nice trip, picked up some good cards, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and make sure you use your ACE discount code or submission code of TCGCoops at checkout. Get yourself 5% off. And yeah, guys, take care. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.